Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Journey of Self. This is your coach, Mehnaz Amjad. In this series, we will be embarking on a journey together with an intention to help you take one step closer to your best self. The series is designed to help you overcome obstacles that are holding you back from living your best life. Let's get started. Our today's title is How to be more productive with time. Now, this one I would like to share with you a technique that I have used, which has helped me be a better planner and be someone who makes the best use of the time. So I actually tried this method for a very long time, but before I got onto this method, friends, I had a bit of a disorganized life specific to my work, and there were times when I would have number of tasks that I write. However, I may not be able to finish most of them as I'm supposed to. And then one thing leads to another, and then I procrastinate, and then I go back and check, and I see that there's a lot that's pending. But to me, it seems I'm doing so much. I'm like, the whole day is gone, but I've still not been able to finish the most important task. And then there has been days where when I go back and review my week's work, this is still not done. There's still a lot of pending work. There's still a lot of things which are yet to be finished, incomplete assignments, tasks. The most important ones almost not even touched, not even started. But yet I'm working like crazy hours, and I'm just wondering how come I'm so tired and I'm working so much, and yet there are no results, and I feel as if the time is just it just slips by. And how do people manage? And everyone has just 24 hours, and why is it just me? So this was the case with me almost 10 years ago. But then, with my own experiences and a bit of my methodical approach to life, I came up with a technique. This is something of my own. And this is a mix of something that I had studied and then I worked on my own. So the technique is simple, friends. What I actually did was I tried to keep a log of the time that I'm spending to understand where exactly my time is actually going in, and I mean what kind of activities. To understand, am I really being very tired and working so hard, and yet when I look at the productive and the important work, it's just not completed. So what I did was I'm quite fond of writing. And I'm not the one who use a machine like laptop or mobile. I'm more comfortable with the old traditional notebook and pen and paper. So I have a notebook, and in which I kind of made a weekly schedule, and I did this for 3 weeks, just to understand not my task, but how I spend my time with. So I started from the first day of the week, and then I went on writing what I did the whole day. So there was no planning. And I did not write like a daily task, I'm supposed to do this XYZ. No, I just simply wrote. And against each task, I added the duration that I'm spending and just observed myself. So I did this activity on a Monday. The entire time I'm working on almost 7 to 8 hours a day. I was in my work. I coached. So I put that as coaching hours, as 3. Then I was checking my emails, and there was a time when I actually had some close to around 3,000 emails, and I haven't checked them. And this was very overwhelming for me. And I don't know why I had this need to check and read every mail. So even though I didn't read most of it, but the most important ones I'll screen through before I delete. And believe me, I just wrote email management, and I wrote the duration, and the whole day went in it. Similarly, one day followed by the other, the whole week went by, And I did this exercise, this activity for 3 weeks. Towards the end of 3 weeks, I went back and I checked where exactly I actually spend my time. And honestly, when I really read the my time log sheet, it's a simple what I did along with duration. That's it. I found that there were several activities and distractions that had eaten up my most precious time. And out of that, I also saw a pattern emerging of the time of the day where I might just get one notification on social media, somebody pings, or there is a chat going on, or there's someone who's trying to connect, or anyone, an old friend who just calls up and over WhatsApp, we are chatting and texting, and sometimes I'm on a call. And I realize the time of the day I am more productive. The activities that I spend my maximum time in, the most important activities where I haven't really been giving my attention to. And then finally, a 3 week told me about the many flaws that were part of my time management system. So friends, if you are just like me, this I was many years ago, but today it's quite in order. But I would say use this technique. I sometimes still do. When I really get into that overwhelmed state and thinking, oh, this is so important and why is it that it's taking so much of a time? You will find a simple activity like this. You can do it for 3 weeks. I suggest 3 or even more than that, because the more time you capture of your activities, 1 or 2 days may not be the same. And you may not really be able to understand the patterns. But if you do it for straight 4 weeks, it's like a month or maybe 3 weeks, and maybe even more. You can read your own patterns. It's not rocket science. You will read where exactly what really distracts you. You read where your time goes. What is it out of it which is very important and which you're not giving your time to? And what is it that's eating away your time? It's a simple exercise, an activity, but it can open up lots of insights for you and about your own management of your time. One of the most beautiful and the best thing about time is it's a complex phenomena, but it's given equally to all of us. I think the way we use it, where we give our attention to, makes all the difference. So the call to action for you is, you can try this on your own. You can do it even on a laptop system, create a spreadsheet, or just use a pen and paper. Any small notebook would do. Just be consistent with the way you capture your time and give it a duration. And toward the end of it, you will find so much about your own way of using this precious asset that's been given to each one of us, that it itself will help you to put things back on track if in case they are not on. Well, that's all for today. I hope you will try this and find it useful. Bye for now, and I'll talk to you soon.